What are you doing New Year's Eve? You know, it's never too soon to start planning how you'll ring in the new year. Our first guest today has put together a live variety show with comedy, magic, and music. It's a rockin', poppin' New Year's Eve in downtown St. Catharines. Mel Monaco, welcome to the program. We've never met. It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, I was going to introduce you as a singer, a performer, and a calendar girl. So you put together a calendar every year. The people that come to this are going to receive a copy of that calendar. But it's also a variety show. Why a variety show?
Well, it's kind of like entertainment tapas. You get a little bit of everything, and you get wowed, you get to laugh, you get entertained with music. It's just the best way to, I think, experience any kind of show.
What is involved in this variety show? I know you're the headliner, basically.
Yes. So the evening will open up with a comedy segment by David Green, super funny guy, good friend. And then it will go into Danny Z's mystical, like magic.
Is he gonna lock himself in another box? What's he doing?
That's a good question. He may, who knows? He likes to fly by the seat of his pants. He's a really good and entertaining fella. And then you get some dessert. So the evening kicks off with a cocktail dinner. So you come from 6 until 7. Then the show starts at 7. And there's a photo booth. You can go and get your little candid shots in front of a sparkly background. And then we come on right after dessert is served and take you through till about 10. And I know some people are like, why only 10? Like, why not 10?
I like that idea, right?
I do too.
Because now people can, they can participate, they can have a lot of fun, be entertained, and then they've got a couple of hours to make it where they want to be with whoever they want to be with.
Exactly. Whether that means going to relieve the babysitter or that means walking downtown to one of the local establishments there that are definitely going to be ringing in the new year. Or if it means just going home and watching the ball drop.
Or like me, going home and going to bed, because 10 o'clock is usually my bedtime.
I know. And with everything that happened with the pandemic, things are definitely earlier now. I feel like the whole scene is just, people, I think, got accustomed to staying home. But they are definitely searching for things to do outside of the home. And I feel like this is the best of both worlds. You get entertained, have a good night. But if you want to go to bed early, you can.
This is a big thing for you because I know you've performed at the Performing Arts Center before. You've been pursuing your music career for many years here in the Niagara area, but you're a headliner at the PAC. That's the first time for you.
Yes. When I approached them to do the show, I said, I feel like it's my time to actually do a Mel Monaco show.
What took you so long?
So I tried to do a show there about 5 or 6 years ago, and when I walked in, I think I was a little bit overwhelmed by the space because it's such a big, beautiful part of St. Catharines and the Niagara community. I knew it wasn't my time, but when I walked in to really solidify details of the event this year, I'm like, okay, this is it. This is the time.
It's going to be a different feeling for you because you're usually in a smaller venue. The stage, if there is one, is close to the crowd.
Right.
You're right there, and there's a little bit more of a separation here. Is it at the Robertson?
It is. So it is still going to be intimate, which I made sure of that. I could have gone with one of the larger halls, but I wanted it more of a cocktail style feel. So you come in, you choose your table, you grab your food. You can get up and dance if you want. You're not limited to theater style seating.
Mel, what exactly are we going to hear from you and your band that night?
Well, there's going to be the 5-piece, so I'll be obviously singing. And then I'll have my keyboardist, Brent Setterington, my bassist, Joe Cool, and drummer, Marcus Gazzalone, and sax player, Neil Braithwaite.
And what is the repertoire?
We're going to be playing a lot of my originals. I mean, I've had a lot come out, 6 records in the last decade, so definitely a lot of my funky originals, but peppered in will be a lot of the new arrangements and old arrangements that we've done of covers. I actually just released some 2 new music videos. Let's Stay Together and Just the Two of Us. So very funky, soulful, neo-soul, rock and pop. And
the capacity for this particular event?
160. And tickets are $80, but that includes the food that you get at the start, which is catered by Italian Cafe. So real nice, authentic Mediterranean cuisine, from charcuterie boards through to flatbreads, through to focaccia sandwiches. It's gonna be really great, as well as authentic, delicious Italian desserts. And you get a drink ticket when you get in there, which you can get for your DQ Falls Brewing Company beer, or you can choose a 13th Street wine. So that kind of starts off your evening. Go to the photo booth, grab your seat, eat your food, listen to the awesome music. You know, there's a huge video screen. They'll be scrolling through all the sponsors of the event, and also to watch the videos as well.
Are you donating some proceeds to,
Yes.
to a cause as well?
Yes, so I'm a huge animal lover. And so part of the proceeds will be going to Lincoln County Humane Society. That is the...
Mel Monaco, thank you so much for joining us. New Year's Eve, rockin' poppin' New Year's Eve.
Rockin'
First
poppin'.
Ontario PAC. Thank you.
Thank you.